Let's see. Live chat. Okay. I thought it was a perfect time to go live. After what I just saw. Yeah! People go out of their way to be naughty. Yeah, so Dooley and I are. Ooh, let's see where the puppy is. There he is! Hi, baby! So I'll probably, if I get a phone call, then this will be shut off. Hi, Amanda. Yeah. If I get a phone call, then hi, Kelly. Kelly, yay! Then I will be stopping the live like really suddenly. Because I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. My load is overweight. They have to rework it. And they have several more ahead of me who are getting reworked. So I thought now was the perfect time to go live and tell y'all a story. Hello, Nana Kathleen. I have a story to tell. It's kind of crochet related. It's just whoosah, whoosah. So you guys ready to hear a story? So back on like July, like the first week or so of July, it was after the 4th, like the week after the 4th, somebody contacted me and said, another YouTuber would like permission to do a tutorial on your thermal stitch pot holder. Hi, Naomi. Well, let's be honest, it's not mine. It's not mine. And hello from Wichita Falls. Yeah, so the thermal stitch pot holder is not mine, right? But, I have always taught that out of respect, if someone else has done a tutorial on it, that you kind of talk to them about it a little bit first. You don't have to. I mean, when it comes right down to it, legally, anybody can do a tutorial on the thermal stitch pot holder. And I found that right after I uploaded my video of that, a ton of people did. Like right after, like immediately. Okay, well, it's the best form of flattery, right? Well, this YouTuber sent someone else to come ask me. Well, hello, Sharon from Canada. If I minded if they did a tutorial on the thermal stitch pot holder, and I thought, really, if it were up to me, I would say no because of what that person has done to me personally. And I said no. It wouldn't be okay with me. Of course, I just found out. I thought, you know what, I'm going to go check on that. And I went back to, I think it was July 9th. Sure enough, she did it anyway. Okay. That's just, whoosah, time to pray. Right? Let it go. So that's one of my stories this morning. I could tell much more fun stories. I could tell you guys some stories, that my dad told me growing up. Nice stories, because I've been thinking a lot about those recently. My dad's birthday was just the other day, 4 days ago. Hi, Lorley. You know what? I think part of the reason I'm so irritated that person, asked me permission to do a thermal stitch pot holder tutorial back on July 9th. And when I said no, they did it anyway, which I have no legal recourse. It's not mine. The reason why I'm so irritated about this morning is because I need to be home. I'm really tired and burnt out. So I thought I'd talk to you guys for a while and get in a better mood and get happy, right? Yeah. I'm just sleepy. And now I'm sitting here in Golden, Colorado because my load is overweight. And I got up early to get here and get my load and get down the road. And instead of sending me back to the Northwest, they're sending me to Moreno Valley, California. And they had to set up, yes, let's get happy, right, Kelly? Thank you, God. We're gonna get happy. I mean, really, when it all comes down to it, who cares? So, you know, someone was disrespectful to me. It's really not that big of a deal. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah. Yes, it is not that big of a deal in the long run. All I care about is salvation. I mean, really, that is the goal. You know, nothing else really matters, right? So, let it go. Whoo! She's not, you know what? It's not that important. She's not that important. The whole thing is not that important. In fact, if anybody wants to upload a video that is a tutorial of the thermal stitch pot holder that I did, do it. Let's just, you know, I need to release it from my heart. Anybody, do it, do it, do it, do it. That'll get rid of any contention, right? I should have just said yes in the first place and just release it from my life, right? Yeah. I love you, Madonna. You are so amazing. You are so amazing. Let's get you and do a happy dance. Dooley, are you ready to do some dancing? Would you like to say hello to Madonna? As soon as I'm done with this meeting, Mama, I will. I'll give Madonna and everybody kisses. Yeah. He works so hard. He works so hard. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. So, thank you guys. That's what I needed. I needed to just like, why? It's just so disrespectful. So it was bugging me. And it's like, well, you know what? Let's just proactively give her permission to do it and give everybody permission to do it. As if they actually need my permission to do that. They don't. I don't own any of it. The only pattern I've ever written in my life was the beach turtle beach blanket, and I have given that to someone else to do a tutorial on, so let it go, Dana. Right? Yeah. So anyway, you know, I could tell you guys nice stories, like stories that my dad used to tell me. One of my favorites, if you guys are ready for a good historical story. At one time, I want to say back in the 1800s at some point. Hi, Maribel. Of course, this is all according to John Goss. This is John Goss's version of this story. Okay, so we knew growing up that there was a building in the Dalles, Oregon. Oh, I better plug you guys in. Called the Mint Building. And it was built at one time to be a U.S. mint, you know, to print money in the Dalles, Oregon. And, you know, the history books will say, hi, Jeannie. The history books will say that there was never any money printed at the mint in the Dalles, Oregon. Well, there's a legend around the Dalles, Oregon. I kind of verified this with one of our local like coin dealers. One day, way back when, now there was a fort, an army fort, a military fort. Hi, Andrea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there was a military fort in the Dalles, Oregon. Yes, exactly, Kelly. That's exactly right. So, more power to anybody who wants to do that. So anyway, back in the 1800s, there was a mint building, a building that was built to mint money in the Dalles, Oregon, and the history books say no money was ever minted. Well, we had a military fort in the Dalles, Oregon, and one day up on the west side of town, there's an area called 7 Mile. Huge a big hill. And the army was up there with the soldiers. They were cutting hay. And there was a payroll waiting for them. The army payroll had been minted at the mint building downtown, the Dalles, and they assigned 2 soldiers to ride into town and pick up the army payroll and bring it back. Well, at some point they heard that the 2 soldiers were either planning on or already had stolen that payroll and were heading southeast out of town, out towards, it's an area we call 5 Mile. There's 3 Mile, 5 Mile, 7 Mile. Okay, so here are all these, so the whole army, the whole army up on 7 Mile went after these guys, and they started up 5 Mile Canyon. Well, they caught the first guy, you know, kind of at the head of 5 Mile, and they hung him, and he didn't have the payroll. Hi, Danny. Good morning. And he didn't have the payroll. So they hung that guy and they went on up 5 Mile Canyon. They came to an area called Westfall Mills, where another road comes in, and I guess there used to be a mill right there, Westfall Mill. And they caught the other guy and they hung him, and he didn't have the payroll. So the legend around Wasco County, Oregon is that payroll was buried somewhere along 5 Mile Canyon. I imagine if that were true, that's, you know, 5 Mile Canyon has been homesteaded for years. It's complete. There's no land for sale up there. And so at some point, if it was paper money, I mean, if it was paper money, then that stuff is just disintegrated and gone. If it was coins, it's either still there. Hi, Mary. Or some landowner found it and quietly sold it. So, yeah, the local coin dealer, I asked her, is this like a real story? And she says, yeah, I've heard it. So, there's a fun story. There's a fun historical story. The mint in the Dalles, Oregon apparently did print 1 army payroll, and it was stolen. Drama, drama, drama. So that story's been on my mind lately. I hope you guys enjoyed that. One of the stories that my dad told me many times. You know, we spent a lot of time, you know, driving around in the hills. And he would tell me these great stories. Great stories. So Dooley and I are just hanging out. I was thinking about bringing out my crochet, which is the quickest way to get that phone call. Happy Dance Day, yes. So, as Sharon, as far as I know, nobody has claimed it. And I would think if it was coins, there might be. It's not a well-known story around the Dalles and Wasco County. So I don't know how many people actually know. I know as soon as I start crocheting, I'm going to get that phone call that says, so if I, you know, suddenly cut off the live really quick, it's because I got that. Hi, Doris. It's because I got that phone call. Now, I cannot access, I just, for the record, I cannot access my email or any websites. I don't know why I can go live. Well, Madonna, it was the 1800s, right? And I don't know if they were minting coins or they were printing money. I think they were minting coins at the time, and the U.S. government, you know, decided they're not gonna, hello, Lisa, you know, they decided that they were going to go with the San Francisco Mint, and that became our West Coast Mint. But there's a lot of history around the Dalles, Oregon. It was actually considered, thank you, Laura. Oh, you know, I love the weather here in Colorado, but honestly, you wouldn't recognize the social climate here in Colorado. It is so different socially and economically and politically. Those of us who enjoyed the old Colorado pretty much got pushed out of here. It's not a nice place anymore. I mean, I love the country and I love the weather. Oh, this weather. Dooley was born here. But anyway, Madonna, I think they did mint coins back then. That money was coins. And paper money, if it was paper money, it would be disintegrated by now. So that's a story, one of my dad's stories for today. I think next time I go live, I'll tell, one of the other stories. There are lots of stories. Heavy but cool, yeah. So the Dalles, Oregon used to be considered the end of the old Oregon Trail because, yeah, Lewis and Clark went through there and we know where they camped. Right there in the Dalles along the river. And we've got stories about, what they went through right there in the Dalles. So now Oregon City is considered the official end of the old Oregon Trail. But what would happen was at the Dalles, they would make a decision. Would they go on down the river or would they go overland? And when they went overland, they really... Oh, I know. It is very nice here. I love it here. I used to live out in Peyton. I don't know if you know where Peyton is. East of Colorado Springs. Dooley was born down there in El Paso County. Weren't ya? He's like, are you talking to me? I'm busy. I'm busy! Yeah. Hello, Ty. Hedgehog's Homestead. We're doing really good. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. It's probably going to be a while before I get called in to get to actually back this thing up to a doctor and have the load reworked because it's overweight. It's way overweight on my drives. So I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to pay attention, that's for sure. For me sitting here, I should be south of Pueblo by now. Oh, best pizza ever, huh? I know that down in Castle Rock, they had Duke's Steakhouse. I love Duke's. I used to live in Castle Rock. Fluorescent. Oh, yeah. Now, normally, if it was summertime, I would take this and I would take this load up over Interstate 70 up around, I would have to detour around the Eisenhower Tunnel because I've got a tall trailer, which is fine. I can go through Loveland Pass that way and then go through Utah. But it's the time of year now to start taking the Albuquerque route. So I'm going to go to Albuquerque. I'm going to hang a ride at Albuquerque and I'm going to go into California from there. So that's what's going on there. So what are you all working on? I should grab my blanket. And crochet. Yay! It has a candy nut store in Northglen. That's not very far from here. Hello, Quilty Crotcher. Yes. Oh my goodness. And the homesteaders are in here. So you guys know that the Harvest Moon, I know exactly where Georgetown is. I know exactly where it is. No, I'm not going to see anyone in California. Yeah, payroll. It's about an hour. She works in the Springs at a recycling plant. Yes. So, yeah, I know where Georgetown is. I know exactly what Mountain Man Fruit Nut Company of Northglen is. They had a store in Castle Rock. And I used to live in Castle Rock. I don't know if they still have a store there. But I remember that. Mountain Man Fruit Nut Company. Yes. I know that store. I'm pretty sure I've been into that one in Castle Rock. You're making a baby blanket? So I just bought, I started to say Harvest Moon giveaway. Be sure you guys are checking out the Harvest Moon giveaway. I am not only giving, I've got on this channel and over on the Two Ponies channel, I've got, Harvest Moon giveaway videos to enter. There's Haas and Hannah's playlist for all the other channels. I'm also entering everybody else's this year. I should get my Aunt Martha's blanket. Okay. Do you mind, Dewey? Can I have a kiss? Can I have kisses? Mwah. Okay. Maybe I should work on Aunt Martha's blanket. Okay. Yes, I know, Mountain Man. You're making... Okay. So I just downloaded the 5 patterns for $5 of Selena Bacca's. She's got a special going on there. So I just got all of those. Let's see how Aunt Martha's blanket's not coming along. It's been a while since I even picked up a hook. I need a hook. Need a hook in my hand. I'm going to have to get some more of this. This is mint macaroon sugar wheel. Oh, yeah, I love them. Okay, so what size are we doing? I think this is an eye hook pattern. And of course, this is out of, one of my favorite Home Sweet Home Afghans that I got off of Amazon after Charmed Grammy let me look at her copy. So this is actually the pattern. It's called Parlor Fans, but I'm doing it, and that is much more drapey than this one will probably be. But I do love this. Look at this. I got this from Nona Rosie for my birthday a couple years ago. Tyrannical missing covers I shortened. Amigurumi. Challenging. Good. Yeah, I love Sugar Wheel. Hi, Pat Dancer. So when I get home, when I do finally get home, they're supposed to have me home on the 3rd. They're not going to have me home on the 3rd. They have completely blown it. So, yep, here's the hook I'm using for this pattern. Woo! Ty, I am parked at the Golden, Colorado Miller Coors plant. Pretty, huh? Love me some furls. Love it. Okay. Okay. Oops, I got hooked. There he is. Coors? So I'm hauling cans of Old English and kegs of Miller. Oh, yes. Yeah. I don't know if they can actually get onto the property here. Beer. My friend Ron, he just sent me a message. See, we're on Lizzie, Cal, and Krista's Secret Stitch. I love Krista's patterns. Yes, it is a furls hook. This is my alpha hook. So I just got a message from my friend Ron. He drives for Heartland, and me and him and my friend. All right, thank you for coming in, hedgehogs. Anyway, he drives for Heartland, and then I have another friend, Jen, who drives for JB Hunt, and the three of us are on the Life 360 app, so we can see where the other one is at all times. So I just got a message from Ron, so he must have looked up and seen where I'm sitting. Hi, Verna. And he goes, beer runs are fun. No, beer loads are fun. No, Ron, they are not fun because they're heavy and they're overweight, and now I'm sitting. But at least it gives me a chance to talk with you guys. Hi, Sophia. Isn't that a great hook? This is a Furls hook. Yes, it is. That's my alpha hook. Yeah, baby. And I keep it in its little special holder box. Oh, my goodness. So, working on these fans. Thank you, Madonna. Working on the parlor fans. Frog from Georgetown when I was about 4. I still remember that. I named him George. 53, and he's still on my... Oh, you know what, Laura? I lived in Peyton. Hi, Mel's. Hi. So I lived in Peyton out east of Colorado Springs. I lived north of Highway 24 off of Peyton Highway, which was a dirt road up there. Thank you. Thank you. In an area called the Bijou Basin. And the Bijou Basin, you know, I was at the southern end of it, and I could see clear past Kiowa up the other end of the basin, and Bijou Creek was in the bottom of it. And there's a big cattle ranch that runs most of that. It was so beautiful, and I miss the Bijou Basin a whole lot. Of course, Peyton is right in between Colorado Springs. Well, it goes Colorado Springs, Falcon, then Peyton, then Calhan. Yeah, it would be nice if we were having a Yarny social this coming weekend, but we're not. I hope everybody canceled their, thank you, Governor, whatever your name is, Brown. Yeah, she has ruined things for us. Oh, I like Grand Junction. Hi, Sarah. I like Grand Junction. And normally I'd be going through Grand Junction with this load to get to Southern California. But because it's, you know, we're coming into fall and wintertime, I think they had their first snowfall just this last week, Laura. And you know what was great about living in El Paso County was seeing Pikes Peak, but because the sides of the basin were so high, we couldn't see Pikes Peak. I couldn't even see the Rockies with cables. Wish I could find a shop. You know who I would check out for cables is Bonnie Bay Crochet. She is right here on Facebook. Bonnie Bay Crochet. Hello, Granny Square. So yeah, so Bonnie Bay Crochet does beginner tutorials on cables. And especially Celtic style stitches. And you can also find books by Bonnie on Amazon. It's awesome. So single crochet there, and then what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the chain space. Oh yeah, my deceased husband would have loved Grand Junction. We lived out on the plains though. He and I had an A-frame house out in Elizabeth for a while. Bye, Kelly. So happy to see you. So happy to see all of you. Oh, I know. It's gotten so expensive, and the people are not as nice as they used to be. I'm sorry. It's not the friendly place it used to be. It's gotten really weird. I left here in November of 2013. Sight unseen. I mean, I loaded up everything I could. I had help with people from church. We loaded up everything we could fit in my flatbed pickup and in my 2-horse trailer. And I drove to Emmett, Idaho, taking a job with people I had never met in person before on an Appaloosa ranch up on Squaw Butte. And that was great. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 9. Okay, and 1, 2, 3 single crochet. So I actually have finally gotten a hook in my hand, and it's a beautiful hook. Oh, Kelly just went live. My husband was former military. He was a overseas contractor, and he died while working in Afghanistan, Camp Salerno. The Sunday before Christmas, December 2011. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. It was pretty devastating. The way his family reacted towards me, even to this day. Tried to deny me my rights as the widow. It was criminal. It was actually, felony level criminal activity, but, letting it go. Thank you. Yep, he's gone now. And one thing he was getting ready to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, was he wanted to go to truck driving. He wanted to get out of contracting. Oh, they didn't show up at my door. They made a phone call from New Jersey. Yep. Yeah, the PTSD. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing okay. It's not something no, I'm not kidding. The military did absolutely nothing for me, even though he was a military contractor. And there is something called the Defense Base Act that says I should have been taken care of. That's basically an insurance coverage. And the company who carried that insurance played all kinds of games with me because I didn't know how it all worked until the time limit went up. So yeah, I got nothing. I made sure he had a military style funeral, but that was pretty much it. Yep. So yeah, I should be getting, thousands of dollars every week for the rest of my life or until I get remarried. But that company that covers that Defense Base Act insurance, they played games and they won. They won. So, from Panama, my goodness. 4, 5, 6. Oh, it happens to everybody. And there are, all kinds of lawsuits that have gone on, and nobody has won. Nope. It's a game they play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you. 8. I think that's 9. Whew, it's getting hot. I know it's BS. And this company played games with me. Oh man, I couldn't ask questions. The company he worked for, they were on the side of the insurance company. They were not on my side. And it was a military contract. So I'm supposed to get, so Wayne made over 160,000 that year. And what I'm supposed to get for the rest of my life or until I remarry is 50% of his average weekly pay for the rest of my life. That would have been, pretty comfortable. But no, those Blackwater widows, the last I heard, most of them had just settled out of court because they gave up. No, they didn't want to pay it. So those Blackwater widows, they settled out of court and they gave up. They have never received what they should have received because those companies, as soon as you try to claim the Defense Base Act money, they have lawyers already set up and they make, behind closed doors deals even with your own lawyer because there are only certain lawyers who can take on these cases, and they all make deals with each other, and it's totally crooked. The government doesn't do anything about it. I tried. Yeah, I tried. Oh, Sandy! Yeah, I don't get military retirement because we were 2 months short of our 10-year anniversary. Sandy's here! Look at me, I have a furls in my hand. Waiting to hear from... Yeah, I know. Sandy! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need one more. 9 double crochets in this fan, and then I do a single crochet and then 9 double crochet fan. No, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't upset me anymore. It's just, it's how it played out. This pattern is called parlor fans. Yeah, I need to claim his Social Security benefits because I got a feeling his kids and his wife are going to try to fight me for that. His first wife. I was his second wife. Oh, that's okay. This is the book that this pattern is in. Home Sweet Home Afghans. Hello, Dee. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's called Parlor Fans. And hello, Jackie. I love this book. And I have talked about this book a lot. And the Parlor Fans blanket, I'm making one for my Aunt Martha and one for my mom. Now, my mom's one I'm making out of Red Heart Soft in this color. So hopefully it'll be a little more drapey than the Sugar Wheel. It's a wonderful book. It really is. So this is how it looks with the mint macaroon Sugar Wheel. I think it's just cute as they get. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Now, that happened many years ago. That company messed me up, out of the benefits that I was supposed to get playing those games. Shame on them, and they have to, Hello, Tammy. Yes, it does look like a... Oh, I'm so happy to see someone else has used that book. They keep dragging this out. I know, because they want you to quit. And now I cannot, every time I've tried to get a lawyer to help me receive the Defense Base Act funds, no lawyer will take it on because... Hi, Chris! Hello! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so the people who do that for a living, who fight the Defense Base Act and fight giving widows, the money that act, it's an act of law, that we're supposed to get. they have got a system in place to help deny people those benefits. So, and yeah, you know, they take advantage of the fact that we're not thinking right. You know, we're grieving, we're dealing with the shock. I was in shock for like 2 years. Yes, I have the right to his Social Security benefits, but it wouldn't surprise me if they applied for them. Because they were awful to me when he died. I mean, they acted like I was such an enemy. Yeah, the system's terrible. So, you know, but I will fight them because, you know, I'm tired of being a doormat for them. They stole everything that he had with him in Afghanistan with him. I didn't get any of the things that belonged to him, you know, from his room in Afghanistan. They stole that stuff from me. That's okay. They have to, you know. Yeah, they will have to face the consequences eventually. So, let's just crochet and have fun. I am so sleepy-eyed and droopy today. Woo! So this gives me a chance to get a hook in my hand and talk to all you. Yeah, it is. Okay, bye, Doris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! You guys can hear like a truck coming up on my side here. Ken's dressings. I know. It's not for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 double crochets makes the fan, and then I single crochet for an anchor right there around that chain. And then, you know, I've never been about trying to crochet faster. Yeah, I had to prove it too. Happy National Beer Day and Coffee Day. Okay, well, I don't drink beer anymore, but I am sitting at Miller Coors in Golden, Colorado, waiting to get this load reworked. So how fun is that? I'm supposed to be home in Idaho on October 3rd. Obviously, if they're sending me to Moreno Valley, California, I'm not going to be home on October 3rd, right? But I am a coffee and tea drinker, that's for sure. I just got a bunch of tea from Australia, Cheryl Wall, my goodness, and some yarn, oh my goodness. Thank you, Stephanie. This is not a fun place to be, even when things go right. But that's okay. I'm trying to, you know, not get impatient with them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am just sitting here waiting and waiting for them to make a phone call to me, and let me make sure. Yeah, nobody's doesn't look like anybody's tried to call me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did any of you take advantage of the 5 patterns for $5 from Selena Baca this morning? Ooh, I gotta close that up. Hello. It's getting warm. I'm gonna start. When I was a kid, our school lunch time. No, yeah, they can't do it these days. And oh, every once in a while, I go back to that documentary about one of the Coors boys who was mysteriously murdered. Yeah, crochet on, right? Yeah. Where's sweet tea when you need her? Keep calm and crochet on. 2, 3. There we go. Turning on some AC. I hope that isn't too loud for you guys. Let me know if it is. I'm going to turn that away from you. Is it too loud? Well, look at that. Laura the cowlick right here. I'm going to spit on her right now. Where is Laura? She's probably still sleeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From Mad Mimi's Crochet. Okay, 6. 7. 8. So I started to say that, I've never been intent on making myself, a super fast crocheter. I appreciate a rhythm. Hi, Jackie. I love the weather here. I do. I love the weather and the landscape. I used to live out in Peyton. Okay, so I know I keep squirreling. So Selena Baca used to work at the Hams Brewery. Oh, I remember Hams. Yes. Hello, Freaky Geek. Haven't seen you in a long time. So, yeah, Selena Baca, Bacca, and it's Salena. Selena, B-A, I think it's 2 C's, A. And it was on Ravelry, and there was a code, 5 patterns for $5. I got it in an email, and I downloaded them, and now I'm having trouble downloading. And I emailed Selena, and she'll get back to me. I think it's my phone. My phone is in such bad shape. I mean, I can't even check my emails. And I can't get onto websites. So, I'm dealing with that. So, those of you that I still, I need to get online and place those orders for, I'm way behind. Yes, I am. And, Baca, okay, so it's 1C. When I get home, I'll be on my laptop. And I will get everybody caught up. I still have to order coffee. The crochet planner that I ordered for the winter there in Emmett, it came to my house, so I'll be giving that to her. Selena it's with an A, Salena, Selena Baca. She's awesome, and she wants to know when we're going to reschedule the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social. So, yeah, her and I are talking about the reschedule of that. Thank you, Governor Kate Brown. Oh, well, we're not going to do anything to get ourselves in trouble. Hi, Grandma Sherry's Crochet and Creations. So, anyway, if any of you don't, follow Selena Baca and the American Crochet Association on YouTube, that is, it's so fun. She goes live on Fridays. And I was on one of her lives a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about these crocheted baskets that she was just going nuts on, and we talked about, crochet and matching lids, and wouldn't that be fun? She has tutorials on that. Okay, 5. So I started to say 6, 7. I'm trying. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the Furls crochet hook, the alpha hook. I started to say I've never been someone who's trying to, become super fast. It's good to see you too, Sharon. Hey, Freaky, don't you mess me up. Don't you mess me up. I'm watching you. That's funny. Amateur, yeah, and I get, and she does do some, tutorials on YouTube too. So anyway, I know people, like there's this one, and I hate to, talk disparagingly, talk down about someone, but this is, what she does. She loves to crochet, and she does nothing but crochet most most of the, time she's crocheting. Then she got into some network marketing. Not a company, I don't have a problem with network marketing. It depends on the company. That's another subject to talk about later. But anyway, she would cut her prices for her finished items at the craft fairs to the point where she wasn't even making any money. She's just living off her husband, the truck driver. I'm working on a blanket for my Aunt Martha. So she brought down the prices for everybody in the Gem County, in the Emmett Valley. So, okay, Andrea, I have friends who do the most amazing, intricate, beautiful, delicate work. And they have, given into this form of, to me, it's a form of bullying. They should, in my opinion, be standing together and raise their prices to where they should be. Because like one time I got contacted by a gal there in the valley that I know about doing a troll hat. It was a hat with this hot orange pink hair coming out the top of it, right? Well, what you did was you did the pattern and did this hat, but then you had to take all this yarn in that neon color, I think it was orange, kind of a salmon-y, and you had to untwist it and you had to comb it out to make this shocking, troll hair out of it. And I quoted her for that hat, for her niece, I think it was, $40. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Sarah. And I never heard from her again. Well, apparently she got this other gal to do it for her for like $10. Okay, Nana Michelle. Yes, they do. They want crochet and crafts at Walmart. Yeah, lights. Yeah. And that was a lot of labor for her to get that troll hair combed out, that yarn combed out to look like troll hair. And she isn't charging for labor. Hello, Crystal. So, yeah, she got a $10 troll hat, but I guarantee you, I've seen her work and she crochets so fast. I mean, yeah, we want our tension to be somewhere between loose and tight. We want that perfect. Yeah, you're right. We want that perfect kind of tension. Well, hers were just big, fat, sloppy stitches, and everything she did, everything that I noticed. And, I know this lady she has health issues and all of that. And she just, not only, would she cut everybody's prices like that and then, act like she was our friend, then she would turn on us and yeah. No, and honestly, I don't think there was anything to really be proud of. I did my best in that whole crochet community in town to get all this, these three main groups. Everybody was playing nice, on the playground. So I'm talking about, the crochet wars of Emmett, Idaho. These three groups were not getting along, and I was doing things to where, like one time I got interviewed for a newspaper article about, the veterans blankets that my group was doing. And I said, we are not the only group in town to have ever done this. The group that meets at the library, let me dismiss that. And, the group that used to meet at the yarn store, these people have all done things for veterans in the past years. Hi, Nicole, sweetheart. And she would stand up in the bark chips in the middle of the playground and start screaming and causing a fight for she would find fault with something. So we called them the Crochet Wars of Emmett, Idaho. And she, and I don't hate this person, it was just a not so nice thing that was going on. And thankfully she's moved to over to Meridian. which is Nicole. Isn't that where you wanted to live? You can come to Emmett now because the crochet warmonger is gone. Oh yeah, and she would undercut everybody's prices. I know she wasn't making, any money because she was going so low with her prices. Yeah, you got the order, girl. Good luck with that. That's, and I wish that the others in town would have joined together with me because I sold messy bun beanies for 25 bucks a piece in that county for a year and a half. Yeah, and she was it, that's for sure. 3, 4, 5. Oh, I started to talk about this many times. 6. Yeah. 7. So I have never wanted to be a very fast crocheter. It wasn't, I mean, I do like a good rhythm, which I don't have going right now. But because I'm losing count and talking to you guys, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my thing is, it's not about being fast, because people like this woman that I was just talking about, she would crochet so fast and using, 2 or 3 sizes bigger hooks so that she could get done faster and whip out all these, hats and stuff. I thought they were kind of big, fat, sloppy stitches, right? So, it's always encouraged me to slow down and be more methodical, have more rhythm. And one thing about this alpha hook, yeah, yeah. This alpha hook, there was one of the shoulder beaties. You see, and you need, what I believe, like in our situation, is that we needed to get together and make a stand and start advertising. When we would say so-and-so's crochet, we needed to put something in there. Yes, and take pride, but we need to put something in there that said, okay, it's not just Crochet by Tracy. Oh yeah, you go ahead. Or Stacy, I think was her name. But we needed to put something in, our names that had to do with quality, quality crochet work. And I think we're still getting together and meeting for crochet times. We did a couple months ago. It was really nice. We got together at the church while I was in Idaho, and all the old gang got back together to crochet one afternoon. It was wonderful. And the next time we do that, I might talk to them about, we should, mention the fact that what we are offering is quality crochet work, yeah, and they're pretty picky about replacing them too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So, we need to mention the fact that what they're getting is a quality of work when they pay more for it, right? Usually. So, I might talk to them about that next time we get together at the church to crochet for an afternoon. So my whole point, about speed and crocheting, yeah, we can crochet fast all day long. I would rather, this hook encourages me to be more methodical in my stitches, and for some reason, I pay more attention to the quality of my stitches with this hook than I do. I really love the Clover Soft Touch hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do crochet a little faster with the soft touch, but I like my stitches better with this one. Really? So he didn't think that the elephant you made is art. Tell him, explain. You might have to explain to him what fiber art is. Made in Mariposa, group monitors quality and prices to sell at Festival's Fair. Can be anything made by a county resident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that. Yeah, I can definitely. Welcome back, Andrea. I can definitely crochet longer with this. I think I have a more relaxed grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I'm on 7. Now I'm on 8. And now I'm on 9. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. So Nicole, I would so love to look up one day and see you. Stop it, Freaky. Watching you. Nicole, I would so love to look up one day and see you in Emmett. I would so love to see you there. I'd love to see all you guys there. So now that we've put off the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social to another date, you know, I'm starting to wonder about the venue, but I think, you know, the Columbia River Gorge is so beautiful. It's still a great venue. The next, you know, after we do that one, you know, we reschedule that one and do it. I might schedule one in Bend, Oregon, which is a beautiful, you know, kind of a resort town anymore. Yeah, I've been doing it since I was 12? No, younger than that, because I was in the 4th grade when I learned. Emmett, get together. So, Chris, we're going to do a little informal one. There's me and Connie Jones and the other gal that we haven't met there in Emmett. We're thinking about hitting a restaurant for lunch one day and do some crocheting there. Maybe Cold Mountain Creek or the Blue Ribbon there in Emmett. Yeah. Oh, you were 8. The gorge would be beautiful in fall. I've been, yeah. The gorge is beautiful in the fall, and that's why I wanted to do it the first weekend in October. And we may do that next year. We'll see. You know, like I said, you know, Selena Baca and I have been talking about it. Oh, okay, Chris. I will, yeah, it's going to be like the 5th, 6th, or 7th of October, one of those days, and we'll just do like a noon, maybe Idaho pizza. I think Idaho pizza is a good idea. Maybe at noon, 1 o'clock-ish. Or maybe we'll just do it at the church. How do you feel about, you know, going to the basement of the church, Chris? Because we might do that. Because it's cool down there. Dooley can be with us. I like doing it at the church. So maybe I'll get a hold of Russ, one of the guys at the church, and make sure it's okay, and we will have a day. And it's nice in the church building because we make coffee. Yeah, I'll need a big post-it note. Bring the pizza to the church. Yes. So maybe we'll do something, I want to say on the 6th or 7th of October, because I'm supposed to be back the night of the 3rd. They're not going to get me back the night of the 3rd. Maybe it'll be on the 8th. We'll see. I think I'll talk to Russ about that at the church. It's at the corner of 6th and Hayes, that church building. And we go in the side door facing 6th and go down the stairs to the basement. That sounds like fun. I think we're just going to do it in the basement. And we'll invite that new gal that we haven't met yet. There's a crocheter that lives... she either lives off of Plaza or off of North Johns. Like north of where Albertson... or south of where Albertsons is. Yeah. I'll make sure you know about it. I'll make sure everybody in town knows about it. Yeah. I'm kind of in the mood to have all the gals together again. It was fun. Appendage neck light so I can see the stitches. I blame it. Yeah. Well, I got this from Nona Rosie a couple years ago for my birthday. And I still use it. Oh, it needs to be plugged in. I need to plug this baby in. It's dead. Okay, here I go again. 9 double crochet. 1. Whoops. Stitch down. 2. 3. Yes. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Yeah, you know, Sandy, you should talk to Nicole about her pickle. His name is John Richard Middleton. You need to talk to Nicole about John Richard Middleton. Right, Nicole? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She made a pickle, and it's a beautiful pickle. But we named him. We named the pickle. Which is terrible. Yeah, you probably need to talk to her in Zoom or something about John Richard Middleton. Okay, here we go again. I'm going to do another fan. Oh, I even changed colors. It's not showing up as nice in the camera, but okay. 1. Oh, that's a nice color. 2. 3. 4. Oh! Reggie, I need to know if you got my box. Hi, Petra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, girls. So, Reggie, have you got my box yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is he a Mappy Male pickle like a Rusty the? He's kind of, I would say he's in the same category as Rusty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Reggie from J Hook Crochet, and of course you guys all know Petra from Petra's Happy Place. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm so sleepy. I am losing count very easily. I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. I need to make an adjustment on my supplements. Petra, you and Freaky Geek, I'm watching you. Behave. Oh, Reggie and Petra and Sandy and Freaky and Pat Dancer and Madonna. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. Stitch down! Stitch down again! I don't know how long I'll be stuck here. Bye, Mary. 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm having trouble. Okay, bye, Reggie. I hope you know, get a hold of me. I've been meaning to ask you if you got my box. Oh, well, what do you think? Does it make you more methodical on your stitches? Because it does me. And Sandy's here, and everybody's here. Granny Square. Bye, Verna. I'm going to have to do the same thing after a bit. 5, 6, 7. Bye, Tammy. 8. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like waiting. Yeah, me too. Me too, Lorley. We can smell you from here, Sandy. Just teasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it would be me because I smell like a truck driver. Just ask this guy back here. He's like, yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's 9. Yeah, this pattern is wonderful. Out of that, yeah, deodorant failure. Out of that, Home Sweet Home Afghans. I have been, Lisa, that's a good question. Let's see. Okay. No, let's see. How long have I been sitting here? An hour and 57 minutes. Oh yeah, at least as long as the live, longer actually, because then I got a little irritated because back in July I did not give someone permission to do a tutorial I have done, and thought, you know what, talking to my people would make me feel better, but the truth is I don't own that pattern, so more power to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, counting again. 5. I don't have a good flow coming out here. No. 6. 7. 8. 9. I am more methodical with my crocheting now, with my stitches, because of this hook. I think my video is a lot better. There is that. Okay, Dana, grow up. Let it go. If anybody wants to do a tutorial on stuff that I have already done a tutorial on it, you know, people who were supposed to be my friends, let them do it. Oh yeah, somebody's going to pay because I've already sent in my detention, because I got here at 8 o'clock this morning and now it's 20 after 11. So yeah, they're going to pay me to sit here and crochet and chat with you guys. Okay, Freaky Geek. New federal holiday? What country is that? See, I don't keep up because the news makes me mad because it's fear-mongering. Everybody's scared to death. There are better things going on in the world. Bye, Freaky Geek. Like crochet. And for people who drink beer, there's beer if they ever get my load figured out. Hi, Darla. Hello, girl. I'm actually crocheting, sitting here waiting on getting this load reworked. Oh, I hate that. So here's something I do, and I'm really bad about it. You know, what am I doing in my technique? I'm supposed to have some experience. So I'm going from a single crochet to 9 double crochet in this chain space, right? So I do my first one, and there's 2. But look at like this stitch that stretches over. I hate that. It's like it gets bigger than the rest. And trying to tighten up my tension does not fix it. It makes it worse. So something I'm doing is causing that to happen. Oh, that's interesting. No, you definitely did not, Petra, as far as I know. And you know what? If you did, it's okay. Bye, Sarah. I've decided after seeing what this person did back in July. Let me. Okay, that was my friend Ron, the one who said, beer loads are fun. Because they're not. Because we like to joke around and say trucking is fun. I'm getting tired of trucking. I think because I was out too long this time, I'm a little burnt out. So yeah, somebody back in July, sent somebody to send me a message to ask me how I felt about that person doing a tutorial on the thermal stitch pot holder that I did. I said, you know what, if she's asking, my answer is no, for so many reasons. Just because let's not go there. And oh yeah, she went ahead and did it anyway. But you know what? It's not my pattern. I don't own that. So 3, 4, 5. And the truth is, as soon as I did that tutorial, people were doing that stitch all over YouTube, and I'm not the first one to bring that stitch to YouTube. So like the gal that I asked, the gal that I learned it from, she did the thermal stitch pot holder, and I based my pattern off of hers, and I let everybody know, and I linked to that video because I couldn't get a hold of her. I think she's gone now. And then like Creative Grandma did a stitch of the week. She did a thermal stitch, and I'm pretty sure that was way before I ever did a thermal stitch pot holder. So I don't own this. It was just the fact that, somebody went out of their way to ask me, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be I don't want to be associated with her because of what she has done to me personally. And she went ahead and did it anyway, and it's like, whatever. We don't cross paths. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more. And coming on here and talking to you guys about it helped me put that in perspective in my mind. And I decided proactively give her permission and just throw it out there to the world and say, you know what, it's not my pattern. So do what you want to do. If you want to do a thermal stitch pot holder on YouTube, do it. Just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I got a little ruffled when this morning I remembered that somebody asked me that, and I thought, I bet she went ahead and did it anyway. So I went and looked. Sure enough. Just kind of a jerk move, but you know what? If you want to be a jerk, that's what you got to live with. Oh, that guy's walking his puppy, Dooley. He's walking a puppy over there. Oh my goodness, Dooley. There's a puppy over there. He's like, what? What? Okay. We hear you, honey. We hear you, baby. We hear you. Hi, Debbie. Dooley, you are so funny. So there it is. I haven't gotten very far on it, and I wanted to give this to her by Christmas. This one on my mom's blanket and my cousin's blanket. Hi, Layla. To go with your truck driving? How long have you been doing it? Okay, so I'm not sure. Do you get to choose how? Yeah, kinda. You know, some companies have this, you know, for every week that you're out, you get 1 day off. Well, whatever. I'm out for a month, and I don't work for a company that says that. Yeah, nobody surprises me. Okay, so he is Nana. Michelle, yes. So, you know, I go out 3.5 to 4 weeks, and then I take at least 4 days off. You know, like I asked for days off to be off at 7 p.m. on October 3rd in Nampa, Idaho, you know, so that I could bobtail out to the house. And then I would be back on the truck ready to roll at 7 a.m. on October 8th. Well, they're not holding up their end of the deal right now, that's for sure. Oh, what is this? Defensive driving involves the ability of the professional driver to operate the vehicle without being involved in a preventable accident. Sometimes this means letting the driver who is in the wrong have the right of way to avoid the potential collision. Okay. I know, and I think I'm going to start, I don't know. You know, now that I have the yarn bus, the whole time I've been out this month, now that I have that, all I've wanted to do is go home and work on the yarn bus. I'm going to tell them, no, cancel, inbox, hi Dana, I'm still here. Still sitting. Okay. Yes, hello to everyone. Darla, I'm so happy to see you. So, just to recap on everybody, thanks to Governor Kate Brown, the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social is postponed. Selena Baca and I are discussing new dates, and I hope that, you know, everybody canceled. You know, I have refunded everybody's money. Exactly, Laura. Quit watching the news and getting upset and scared and alarmist. Stay out of it. Go crochet. Go to work. Do what you got to do. There is no reason to watch that. I'm not going to get started on that. Okay, so Selena Baca and I are working on new dates. Everybody got their money refunded, and you need to make sure that you've canceled your hotel rooms. I believe they've all been canceled. I don't want anybody, caught surprise. And what else? The Harvest Moon giveaway is going on. I did one on this channel and over on the Two Ponies channel. I am so excited for that. Last I looked, there were 30 some videos in the playlist. I'm sure there's more today. Huss and Hannah are doing a great job with that. I so love that giveaway, and I decided I'm entering those videos. So I've done that, and then I've got a big yarn giveaway going on this channel, and a big, huge product giveaway going on the other channel. So, and I'm just doing, I'm not doing the weekly ones this month because I feel a little burned out. I think I'm burned out on trucking, really, not on the videos. But for a while there, I couldn't even upload a video. And right now, it's like, the only thing that isn't giving me trouble is doing lives. So we'll do lives. So, and also, just for those of you who didn't hear me say this, because I'm sitting and waiting for a phone call, when I get that phone call, I will end the live, abruptly. I might end it before that so I can get... Yes, Laura, there's a playlist. Just go through the playlist. It's wonderful. It is such a great giveaway. They do such a great job on that. So I hope everybody enters that. And, put up a video if you can. There's still time to put up a video. and get involved. And unlike the Christmas in July fairies, you can be either a contestant or, you know, you can do both. You can enter and you can do a video. So I love it. And it's worldwide this year. So fun, fun, fun. I'm so excited about that. Okay, I'm going to do another fan. I only have this much more to go on this row. I think I'll finish this row today. For my poor Aunt Martha, who's been not so patiently waiting for this. Hey, loser, I was talking about you earlier. I said, you know, she's probably still asleep, snoring and drooling. My favorite loser is here. 4, 5. Dewey, Laura, the loser's here, honey. I saw his beard and hair color. Where did my dog go? There he is. Hi. Say hi to Laura. He's like, hey, loser. What's up? What was I on? Quit giving. Do you still have bedhead? Actually, I'm just jealous. I wish I was taking a nap. But I can't. I'm sitting here at Coors, waiting for someone to call me so I can get this load reworked because we're overweight. Story of my life. 6, 7, 8. I don't even know if this count is right. 9. 9 double crochet for a fan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the deal is, I don't think I'm overweight like total weight, because like total weight is 80,000 pounds. So where are we? Right here. Okay, whoops. But each axle has a weight limit. So my steers are 12,500. Okay, so my drives, the back tires on my tractor, the limit for them is 34,000 pounds, right? Well, I mean, the whole load is 79,620 pounds. So, and the tandems, meaning the tires on the trailer, they're at 30,000 pounds. But the limit for the drives and the tandems is 34,000. And my drives are 36,420 pounds. So I'm overweight on my drives, 6,420 pounds. Well, you know, there are things I can do to adjust the tractor and the trailer to adjust weights. Well, the trailer is adjusted as far as it'll go, but I don't have enough room to adjust for 2,420 pounds on my tractor. So they're going to have to take some off. And I have a feeling I'm going to be sitting here. Yes! Darla has been coming out with some great patterns. Great patterns. That is absolutely true. So, anyway, so they have to, you know, this was, normally you come in, you drop your empty trailer, you go find your loaded trailer, you get your paperwork, and you leave, right? Oh, yeah. Well, so you go across the scales to make sure your weights, your axle weights are all right. Well, we found out mine are not. So I have been here since right before 8 o'clock this morning, and now it's 11:30. Yeah. You know what, Laura? Smart ass, you're probably right. If I got off the track, this thing wouldn't be overweight. Hello, Maribel. I'm glad you're staying. How can Linda just... Yes, she does. She has... Good morning, Sylvia. my eyes are just like fluttering. My eyelids are doing that twitchy thing because they're tired. I don't know why. And I think that, God kind of works this out. I was too tired to drive down I-25 to Albuquerque today. I needed to talk to you guys. 2, 3, 4. By the way, I spit on you earlier today, Laura, just so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to get that cowlick tamed down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the live and I am going to start rattling some cages. So fun. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It has been so wonderful to talk to all of you. And, to hear myself talk about the whole thermal stitch pot holder tutorial thing from back in July out loud, it put it in perspective for me. It's not that important. I don't care. And honestly, now I don't care. People can do jerk moves all they want. I don't care. Oh, I care about my puppy. I am still having a wonderful time driving, even though I prefer to be on my motorhome than on the truck anymore. But, I'm headed that way. I got some crochet time. I got a hook in my hand this morning and I got to talk to you guys. So I'm going to end the live and see if I can get this train rolling somewhere. Okay? Okay, I love you guys. Bye.